It's been over 16 years since Jason Voorhees last terrorized the silver screen. A fact that's frankly shocking. The 2009 remake was a hit with both critics and audiences. So why haven't we seen more of our favorite hockey masked maniac? The infamous rights issues finally seem to be resolved, promising a resurgence of Jason content. But here's the frustrating part. All we've gotten are fleeting glimpses, a maze at Halloween Horror Nights, a quirky hard cider ad. Where's the movie we've been craving? Let's address the buzz surrounding Adam Scherr, formerly known as WWE superstar Braun Strowman, potentially donning the iconic mask. Now, I need to be crystal clear. While it's possible he's in consideration, the current information suggests he's actively throwing his hat into the ring. There's no concrete evidence that producers are seriously eyeing him. It appears to be Scherr generating his own hype. I'm not dismissing his potential. A larger-than-life Jason could be interesting, but his involvement seems speculative at best. And this is the part most people miss. Actors often publicly express interest in roles to gauge fan reaction and potentially influence casting decisions. It's a common tactic in Hollywood. And sure, A24's Crystal Lake prequel series is underway, starring Linda Cardellini as Pamela Voorhees. Early signs are promising, with set photos revealing filming locations in the original Friday the 13th town in New Jersey and Camp Nobi Bosco, the real-life Camp Crystal Lake. They've cast Callum Vinson as young Jason, but the casting of Zachary Branch as adult Jason is particularly intriguing. Given Pamela's well-documented mental instability, adult Jason could be a manifestation of her fractured psyche. But all indications suggest we'll see a grown-up Jason by the season's end. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this be a way to test the waters for a new Jason actor before committing to a film? It's a bold move, and one that could either revitalize the franchise or alienate longtime fans. All eyes are understandably on Crystal Lake. My personal theory is that the show will transition into a Jason-centric narrative in its second season, effectively testing a television format for the character. This could be a strategic pivot if the initial direction of Season 1 doesn't resonate with audiences. But damn it, I still yearn for a classic movie experience. Give us a film set at a summer camp, featuring Jason dispatching hapless counselors in gruesome fashion, and the majority of the fan base will flock to theaters. If there's one franchise that thrives on simplicity, it's Friday the 13th. Even the less-than-stellar entries have their devoted followers. I'm a proud Jason Takes Manhattan defender, proving that consistent high quality isn't a prerequisite for enjoyment. Just deliver the core elements. However, I've encountered dissenting opinions. We've already seen a dozen movies with that formula. Why not try something different? My counter-argument is that it's been far too long since we've had a proper Friday the 13th film. We need to reintroduce the character and his signature tropes to a new generation. Once that foundation is reestablished, then we can explore uncharted territory. Until then, let's stick to what works and reignite interest among those unfamiliar with the series. Because if Art the Clown and the Terrifier franchise have demonstrated anything, it's that audiences are receptive to characters who inflict creatively chaotic carnage. And this is the part most people miss. The success of Terrifier proves that audiences are willing to embrace extreme gore and violence, something that the Friday the 13th franchise has often shied away from in recent years. Could a more brutal, uncompromising Jason be the key to revitalizing the series? Are you excited about Crystal Lake? Do you believe we'll see a new Friday the 13th movie in the near future? And most importantly, who would you cast as Jason Voorhees? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What direction should the franchise take? Should they stick to the classic formula? Or try something completely new? Let's discuss!